Hello everybody. How is everybody doing out there? Yeah, I know it has been a minute since y'all seen me, y'all. And I know some of y'all once y'all realize I'm on here gonna be like, oh man, I'm surprised. But anyway, let me see. I'm trying to find myself on the TV so I know how y'all can see me. If it's clear, take this remote out of here. Let me push the mute button for starters. Let's do that. Okay. Mute it. Okay, yeah. I don't really, uh, I don't really have uh, a topic. I just really wanted to get on here and chit chat with y'all because, man, I know it's been a long time, and I tell you, life be lifing, as I always say. Life be lifing, y'all. Um, yes, it does. Hello. How is everybody doing? I'm so glad y'all took time out of your day to come and spend a little time with little old me. Y'all, and when I tell y'all I am so out of practice, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm using my phone, I'm tapping on stuff, and it just ain't doing what I needed to do. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna get it though. No. I say I'm gonna get it, but don't look like it. It don't look like it, y'all. And look, the y'all, I was trying to, um, if my camera look crooked, y'all, it's because it is. Because I have, excuse me, I'm on my tablet and I have it on the tripod, and for whatever reason, it won't let me record going this way. I can only record with it going this way when I'm on live. I don't know. Um, so with my tripod, I'm not able to turn it where it'll just be straight, y'all. So this it is what it is. That's the best I can say. So, y'all tell me how y'all been doing. Did y'all cook dinner today? If so, what did you cook? I cooked a little something, not nothing too much, but I did cook a little bit of something. Uh, I cooked some mixed greens, some hot water cornbread, baked macaroni, and a roast. And I cut my roast up and I cooked the gravy with some bell peppers and onions in it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I end up cooking, y'all. That is that is it. That's what I end up cooking. But it was some good and simple. Yeah, so if you all are in here and you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Yeah, okay. I'm just now starting to see some of the chat. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, man, I tell you, it's it's crazy because like I'm gonna have to do. You know what? I ain't gonna even talk about what I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? I just need to do it, y'all. I just really do because I don't care what we have going on, y'all. Life just be life, you know. And sometimes we can get caught up, y'all. We can get caught up in the hustle of life. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep going. You can't just stop just because something come up or you might be going through something, you know. But what I'm really learning more and more about this social media thing is that y'all people share everything, you know. I mean stuff that I don't, you know, you don't even want to know. But excuse me, y'all, I'm getting over my allergies have been off the chain, y'all. But yes he is. Okay. Amen. Yeah, so those of you that may just not be coming in, I just want to say hello again to everybody, and I just appreciate you all for taking time out of your busy day. Cause listen, we all busy, even if we don't have a full schedule, we are still busy. We have things to do. Cause hey, life goes on. No matter who come, who go, you know, you still have things that you have to do, take care of, get done. All of the above, y'all. But listen, you know, earlier, well, this morning when I woke up, I was my TV. I watch Lifetime all the time, LMN. But this morning, y'all, excuse me, when I woke up, my TV was on a different channel. Now, mind you, my back was turned to the nightstand, which is where my remote control was at. And I know when I went to bed, when I went to sleep, my TV was on LMN. When I woke up this morning, my TV was on a Christian channel. And it was talking about Bibles in the hotels. And I was like, what is this about? So the man was saying that all the Bibles that they no longer have Bibles in the hotels over in Japan. And I was like, wow. And he was saying over here in the US that 40% of the hotels no longer carry Bibles. Um, I'm gonna say I haven't been to one over here that did not um, have a Bible. So I don't know. It was just I don't know. Like I still don't understand. Like Why was I woke up on that part? You know, I don't know. And he was saying that in some places where people are trying to order Bibles, they're not even being shipped out. And in some countries, they don't even make them anymore, y'all. So I was like, my plan was to go live earlier today and share some scriptures and things with you all, but time kind of got away from me. But I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna go live. I got to get better with this thing. So I'm still gonna go live, even if I'm only on there 10 or 15 minutes. I'm still gonna do it. So anyway, y'all, as I was watching, it just kind of caught my attention because y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what we going through, what we may be dealing with. We are blessed. We are blessed. God, He is blessing us every day. Every day, y'all. Because it's so many things here that is available that is not available nowhere else. Y'all, I order Bibles and I bless people with them. So I know that we're able to uh, order Bibles, because that's something that I do. You would be, and then you would be surprised at how many people, y'all. This bang about to drive me nuts. They don't even own a Bible, y'all. These grown folks, and they don't even own a Bible. That's I just found uh strange, but again, I have to realize that everybody's different and everybody has been raised different. Some people, they feel like it don't take all of that. Well, for me, it take that and some more, because I'm telling you, y'all, we take these little things for granted. We really do, because we do. We take these things for granted, and we definitely should not do that. But because, I mean, we are so blessed and we are so fortunate, we take these things for granted. Like, we don't, like, we do not count our blessings. Y'all, let me tell you, you may hear people say, I am blessed and highly favored. Let me tell you, we really are. We really are blessed and highly favored. I'm telling you, because here's the thing, y'all. We was blessed over here to be born. We didn't have to be born here. God could have fixed it where we would have been born over there, where they don't have nothing, where poverty is at. Y'all, I know it's people that's going through stuff. But when you think about and when you look at the situations here and you look at the things that's going on there, you just, man, I mean, you can't do nothing but just say, Lord, I thank you. In spite of what situation that you find yourself in. Sometimes we just need to thank God for where we are. Even if we're not in a place or in a space where we desire to be. We need to yet thank God. I'm telling you. It's it's just it's hard out here. It is. It really is. It's hard out here for a lot of us. You know. But God put us here, y'all, to really be helpers to one another. Y'all, and If we uh if we pull together and we help each other like we should, man, this will be a much greater place. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The areas, if and then just think about it. The areas that you may suffer in or go through a lot in is the areas that you kind of hold on to things with. Like, okay, I'm gonna use money. Who don't like money? Everybody like money. Just don't be in love with it. But money is something that a lot of people just don't have. They don't know how to hold on to it. They don't even know how to maintain it. And the reason it's being is because in a lot of cases, people are selfish and they don't even realize it. People think because uh, they are nice that that's all they need to be is nice. No, you need to be more than nice. Uh, you know, yeah, because a lot of y'all listen. I haven't worked y'all probably in I don't know about 13, 14. Let's see. No, um, I haven't worked y'all in 16 years. 16. No, it ain't been 16 years. Um, been 13 years. I haven't worked. But I'm not boasting, not bragging, none of that. Uh, God bless me where um, I'm able to be uh, a blessing to people, you know. And when I bless them, I ain't looking for nothing back. I just thank God that I'm able to bless them. And y'all, I'm sharing this live. That's what I'm doing, just in case y'all wondering what am I doing looking down. But yeah, I y'all when I used to work, I put in a lot of overtime, and sometimes I would put that overtime in. I would work all them long hours, and then turn around. I have plans, that me and my baby, we going out of town. We gonna do this and that, and I'm gonna buy this and do that. And then God turn around and say, I need you to bless them. I need you to bless them. And I need you to bless them. And guess what I did? I did just that. No problem. You ain't said nothing but a word. I got it. And that's what I did. It was easy. It was no struggle for me to be a blessing. Because here's the thing, y'all. I would rather be able to bless somebody than to be the one in need of the blessing. That's how I've always looked at it. And maybe that is why God has always put me in a place where I can be a blessing. And then, yes, And then also, it's like you just don't never know. You know, we can have this money and we can say we gonna do this and we gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Another thing, like when God had me to give somebody, especially money, it could be $100, it could be 500, whatever it is, y'all. It's like I do it, I don't even miss it. I promise you, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. And I know that it's only God, first and foremost, that I'm even able to do it. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. One thing about me, I give God all the glory. I give him all the props. All of them. Not just some of them, all of them. Because I know that it is only him. I'm telling you. That opens them doors, y'all. To help me to be able to even be a blessing. I'm on live. I'm gonna share the link with you. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But, sometimes people just keep calling. Because, I've had some illnesses in my life. And sometimes when people, they call me and they just can't get me, they'll pop up, y'all. I feel special. But yeah, so I needed to uh I needed to get that call. Let me try to share this. And I'm so thankful that y'all even on here with me, y'all. I know it's been a long time and I know I be popping in and out. But I try to do those short videos. And y'all, thanks to all my new subscribers, y'all, I have gotten quite a few new subscribers and I thank God for that. I've been doing my shorts. I do them not really as often as I should, but I do them because I want to, continue to keep my page active, and uh, so yeah. But y'all listen, I'm my goal. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try with everything in me, y'all. First of all, to try to to try to be on here more often. And I really want to get monetized. And I feel like once I get monetized, y'all, excuse me, it's going to encourage me to even want to do more. And, because y'all know money talk. And, y'all, that's another thing, y'all. Um, Last time I was on here, I talked about doing a giveaway. And I did not get a chance uh to do it. So I'm going to. I'm going to. Last time I did a giveaway, I end up doing two giveaways. Um, but um, yeah, I end up doing two. But I don't know. Who knows? This time it may be four. It just it just depends, y'all. Yes, I excuse me, y'all. I'm still this is a dry cough. And I'm still, getting over it, y'all. But yeah, so y'all, I'm telling you, just cause you get a hold to something don't mean you're gonna be able to keep it. I mean, like for its finances, But I'm telling you, if when you a giver, I mean, like really just a giver, most of the time, uh, money stuff like that don't trigger you. Like you don't have no issues, with it, you know, because you don't mind sharing it. Most of the time, when you find people, and this is not all the time now, but a lot of times I'm saying, I didn't say every time, y'all, but a lot of times if you find people that are crying over money, it's because a lot of times they can be selfish or they can be cheap. And what I've noticed about cheap people, because I got a couple of, hello, I have a couple of friends that's cheap, y'all. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap. But they desire the finer things in life. But like when it come around to a special event or whatever for you, they want to bring crumbs. But baby, when they have an event, you gonna be at the top of the list. You know, that just gets me. But through my years of growing and all of that, I've learned, like, for one, I'm an overthinker. So if I buy somebody something, or even if I think about buying them something, I think about it. Like I think about, if they would like it, or if I feel like this is their style, or I think about all of that. I don't just go out there and purchase something just to be able to say I purchased it, because I'm a good saver, but I don't have a dime to waste. You know, so it's a good thing to be a blessing, y'all. I'm telling you. When you a giver, I mean, they just come easy to you most of the time. But we all have our different struggles, and sometimes uh, it ain't easy going through them. But I have learned in the different struggles that I have dealt with in life, and even the struggles that I deal with even right now today. I have learned to continue to put my trust in God. You know, and I mean, it works. And I'm not saying that God moved right when I want him to. And that don't happen, y'all. And let me tell you, sometimes, I have been going through things, and, people will call me and I'm praying with them, and they getting breakthroughs. They sharing their testimonies with me. And I'm praying for myself, and I'm going through, and I'm like, Lord, come see about me, you know. But it's like I'm steady going through. I'm steady going through. And I'm like, man, like, you know, yes, he is always on time. I mean, but I mean, sometimes y'all know you just want him to move just a little bit faster. Like, Lord, please, I'm on my last string. But yeah, it's, but we have to learn to hold on and be strong, y'all. Even like sometimes mentally we be broke down, like we feel like we just through. But honey, we ain't through. We just getting started. So y'all, I don't care what you're going through, what you're faced with. I'm telling you, hold on, keep the faith, don't quit, keep on pushing. I'm telling you, just keep on pushing, keep on pressing. Cause oh man, when I tell y'all, sometimes I think I think because of the type of person that I am, that I've always been, I think that sometimes people feel like I don't go through stuff. huh? And I'll be like, just yesterday, blah, 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 blah. And they like, what? Yes. Like, I go through stuff. And, like, I have some family members that I'm very close to. I go through stuff, and I don't even tell them till after the fact. Like, when I was not feeling good, I was talking to my niece. I love you too. When I was talking to my niece, I was sick and everything, y'all. I ain't tell her nothing. But when I started feeling better, she was like, wait a minute, I done talked to you during that time. You never told me. I said, no, I didn't. Because, y'all, listen, the stuff I have been through, for the illnesses and stuff, like my family have been through a lot. You know, people that love me, period, have been through a lot. Because, like, I've died several times, but God seen fit each and every time to bring me back. So, when I say, like, if my phone ring and I answer it, I go on and answer because I know somebody will come to this door. You know, y'all, like, they sent the police to my house probably about a month ago. So, yeah, I had to answer the phone. And it was, I was fine. I was sick, but I was okay. And I'm looking at the police through the camera, and I didn't have sense enough to push the speaker button where I could, the microphone, so I could talk to him. Didn't even have sense enough to do that until after the police was walking back around the house to the front. Then when they got to the front, I'm pushing a button, but they was too far. They was out on the street, so they couldn't even hear me. And yeah, so and this, y'all, let me tell you, it's a blessing. And y'all, these people that call the police, they ain't even no kin to me. So that just go to show you, y'all, when people genuinely care about you, when they genuinely don't take advantage of it. Grab a hold to it and hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take advantage of it. I'm telling you, the love people have for me, I don't take it for granted. I thank God for it. I continue to pray and thank Him, because, like, that's what we supposed to do. And I'm a person, like, I'm going to treat you how I want you to treat me. So I'm going to treat everybody good until they cross that line, baby. I cut it off. I cut it off. Then I start giving you what you give me. But, uh, you know, anyway. But, yeah, y'all. So, y'all, it's so much. It's so much. But I am really, genuinely gone. I should have got on here today while I was cooking, but I was like, y'all, for real, I ain't want to get on here cooking because I ain't want to get dressed. I wasn't ready to get dressed, y'all. I did cook dinner, like I said. I cooked mixed greens, hot water cornbread. Here go the cornbread sit right here. Look at that. Look at that bread, y'all. Yes. So, yeah, y'all. And then I cooked the roast, and then I took the roast, cut it up, made some gravy, and put some bell peppers and onions in it. Made some baked macaroni and cheese. Yeah. So, and y'all, it's just me. So, yeah. So tomorrow, I call a couple of folks. They'll come on, give her here, baby, and get these leftovers. Because I don't like for food to go to waste. I don't. But it's certain foods, when you have a taste for it, it's hard for me to just cook a little bit. Like, it's just hard. I ain't there yet, you know. So maybe I don't want to get there, y'all. And y'all, listen. We gonna talk about. I don't know. Okay, what's today? Sunday. Maybe Tuesday evening. We gonna talk about finding love in your 50s. Now, and we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about it, but we ain't gonna talk about it tonight. But yeah, that's gonna be Tuesday. We gonna talk about that. So yeah, y'all, cause I got to y'all. Yes, yes, honey, yes. This is what we gonna talk about on Tuesday. Cause y'all listen. The crazy thing is, some people feel like after a certain age, you should just give up on love. Some people really feel that way. You know, you can't. People are who they are. Like, you can't change people's thoughts, you know. But as for me, in my opinion, I feel like if you desire love, you want to be loved, you want to share love, I feel like you should continue to seek that love, you know, until you click with that special someone. Yeah, they really, some people, yeah, some people really do want to just give up on love. But, you know, with the death of my husband, um, losing him, I'm still who I am, you know, and I love love. And it's been hard, been difficult. Um, you know, you have when you single and you desire love, even though you're dating, it, you know, or I don't even call it dating, but you know, you may be going out, going places with a friend or whatever. If it ain't nothing there, it just ain't, you know, it just ain't nothing there. And I'm the type of person where, like, to me, love comes naturally. It flows very easy. You know, it's not something that you got to, like, work into. You'll start feeling the bubbles and the butterflies and, you know, all of that. I feel like when it's something that's meant to be, you know. Um, and sometimes with me, you know, I'll feel like, okay, Lord, I think I'm ready. And then I turn right around in the next sentence and tell him, no, I'm not. I think I'd be confusing myself. Because, you know, that's how I do. One minute you know, I'll be like, I'm ready. And next minute, I'll be like, I'm really not. I'm really not. But y'all, and then too, y'all, it's hard to find someone that is just willing to be your friend and wait to see if things happen. You know, it's hard to find them kind of friends. Um, and it could be hard for men to find them kind of friends too, because, baby, let me tell you. Now, you know, it's some women out here that's worse than these men, honey. So, honey, I'm telling you, I mean, I have a couple of friends, and baby, this one friend, uh, I ain't gonna talk about her too much because she might be on here. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know, honey. I really don't, y'all. But did y'all cook dinner today? Any of y'all cook Sunday dinner today? I wish I had me some fresh homemade lemonade. That's what I would. Oh man, and I would crush me up some ice in my Ninja. Man, I'm telling that would be just the ideal uh drink for me. Yeah. Okay. No meal today, huh? Well, honey. Well, y'all know what I did today. Sometimes I cook and I be thinking about coming on here and eating with y'all, but I'm like, my food gets cold because I can't eat and talk. I got to do one or the other, and usually talking wins. So, some people can get on here and they eat and slurp, and y'all, when they do that slurping, that just sounds so disgusting to me. But hey, that to each his own. Yeah, but oh y'all, yeah, I be wanting to do that, but I be like, I can't do it. Like you just have to stay in your lane on YouTube. Like if you know that you can't do something, then just hey, skip that and go to something else. Yeah, yeah, but I'm gonna be doing more things, y'all. Like I be couponing, y'all. I go couponing. Well, usually every Monday. I'm not going couponing tomorrow, uh, because I'm getting my hair done in the morning, and I like to go when I go couponing. I like to go early in the morning. Yeah, I like to get in there, baby, and get out. So uh, I'm gonna start maybe blogging it. I don't know. But yeah, I be in the I go couponing usually once a week, and I'm always at a store somewhere, y'all. So I'm gonna definitely start blogging it, vlogging, blog. I don't know. I might not even be saying it right, but y'all know what I'm talking about because, like, if I go to this one mall, they have a Marshalls, they have a Ross, and they have a Burlington, all right there together. And it's some other stores that's right there too, but I know those three stores I can go in and yeah, just do some videos and chit chat with y'all. So y'all put it in the comments. Let me know if that's something that y'all think that y'all would enjoy me doing. Cause y'all, hey, this our channel. It ain't just mine. This is our channel. So yeah, and I don't know. I know. A lot of you all say y'all like to see me when I cook. Y'all, it's crazy, but I sometimes y'all when I be cooking, like today, I was looking a mess. I'm telling the truth, honey. I had conditioner and shampoo in my head just sitting there. Then when I got through cooking everything and got my gravy and stuff in, then that's when I went and washed my hair. Yeah, went and washed my hair and got myself cleaned up, and here I am. Okay, okay. Yes. Who is that? Somebody said support me. Who is that? That I'm thinking that might be my nephew. I don't know. I don't know if that's him or not. Nephew, if that's you saying support me, let me know. Just put a heart or a thumbs up or something. But yeah, cause quite a few of my family members have channels. And honey, if I know, I go over there and I support them, honey, because I'm a firm believer, y'all. Teamwork make the dream work. I be trying to get everybody and their mama to do YouTube, honey, because it's a lot of money out there to be made. So that's why, y'all, I'm finna get on my grind, and I'm gonna try to make me some of this YouTube money. Yes. And y'all, listen, if it's something y'all want to talk about, y'all let me know, baby. I'm one of them people. Now we got to keep it clean and cute now. We ain't out here trying to hurt nobody's feelings, and we ain't trying to do none of that. But sometimes topics can be hard to talk about. And sometimes just hearing somebody else talk about it, then you all see the different comments and opinions in the where you conversate that down there in the comments. It helps, it helps you, because before, y'all, I'm gonna do a video on really who really encouraged me to start my YouTube channel. Y'all probably would be surprised, but it's this late. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video on that maybe tomorrow. What I got? Well, after I get my hair done, I don't know what else I have to do tomorrow, but it's possible that I may during that video. I don't know if I want to go live and do that or not. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I should just do a video sharing, who encouraged me to? Cause these people don't know me from a can of paint. But they are well known pretty much on YouTube. So, do y'all think I should just do a video and post it? Or do y'all think I should go live and talk about it? And, like if y'all have questions like what, you know, encourage me from this person to make me even want to do it? I don't know. Y'all might have some of them kind of questions for me. I don't know. So, I mean, y'all let me know if you think I should just do a live doing it, or if I should just do a video and upload it. Yeah. So y'all let me know what you think, and that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. But it's yeah. And y'all probably, some of y'all I think will probably uh hi friend, how are you? Some of you all will probably be surprised to know who this person is. So I ain't gonna give it away tonight, but I don't know. Either I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll go live. And but when I go live, of course I'll put in the title who the person is. Yeah. Yep. So, and y'all remember honey, yes. I was sharing with the people earlier. I always go to bed with my TV on LMN, Lifetime. And I woke up this morning, it was on the gospel channel. I was like, wow, okay. Uh, I don't know how that happened, because and I thought, I said, well, maybe I laid on the remote. So when I turned over, the remote still sitting on the nightstand where I left it at. So how in the heck did my TV change? Yeah. I was like, okay, Lord, you definitely got my attention. Yes, got my attention. Hmm. So, yeah, that was really that was wild for me. But hey, it happened. It really did. So, and it was the man was talking about Bibles. And I was like, wow. So maybe I need to let the people know, honey, because he said people, they ordering Bibles and ain't getting them. So y'all desire a Bible, y'all better go on and try to order it. And I know they deliver them from Amazon because I order them and I give them away. You know, I bless people with them. So, you know, I know Amazon, uh, but yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, he said over in Japan you can't even buy a Bible. I was like, oh, I don't think I want to visit nowhere where you can't get no Bible. But you know, that's just me. You know, because I feel like if you can't get no Bible, the word ain't, you know, it just ain't nowhere around. So, yeah, y'all. But that was the topic, and he was talking about how they done took the Bibles out of the hotels, you know, and he said like 40% in the U.S. no longer carry Bibles in a hotel, and I've been out of town quite a few times recently, and so far the hotels I've been in, they still have the Bibles. Maybe like in the motels, maybe they don't. I don't know, but they, I don't know. But he said 40% of them no longer carry the Bible, and that is so odd because it has been times when you know I was gonna take my Bible, and my husband like we could just use the one at the hotel, you know, and that worked. But now, baby, you better shit. You better, you know. And I know a lot of people, you know, read the Bible on their phones or tablets and, uh, you know, things like that. But you know, like, what if they get rid of all them apps? Like, I mean, if they getting rid of the paper Bibles, I mean, don't you think that one day they're gonna start getting rid of the apps too? That's something to think about. I mean, it really is. Cause you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Yep, times are definitely changing. I don't know. I mean, I used to just like delete, not delete it, but unsubscribe and then subscribe back, and that would usually kick me back in. Yeah, but you know, honey, and I know I was reading before I because I haven't been live in months. And when I was getting ready to go live, it was telling me something has opened up for me. So, but I'll go back later and read that. I hope they tell me I got a few dollars for it. Oh, man. One of these days, I'm gonna give me some of this YouTube money. Yeah. But y'all, time is going so fast. Do y'all realize we almost in our fifth month this year? Yes. Oh wow. Well, honey, I'm so glad you was able to. Uh. Oh man, I don't know. I, mm-mm. I don't know what it is, honey. YouTube have a mind of its own, and you know, that's just like some of my short videos. They get thousands of views. Yeah, last week. Wait a minute. It's going. It's clicking. Well, happy belated birthday. Did you do anything? Uh-huh. Yeah, time is running. Like it is not uh waiting on nobody. It's just rolling. Yeah. Mhm. Y'all, I'm telling you, times everything it is changing. It's getting. I mean, it baby, it's not playing. That's all I know. It's just it is not playing with us. It just ain't. Mm-mm. I don't know what y'all. How, how do I do this? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, honey, I tell you, it's a blessing to see a new one. I'm telling you, cause man, when I tell you, people just getting up out of here, just oh, it's scary. Sometimes you get to thinking about it. I mean, they just dropping like flies. It seemed like, you know, just I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but y'all know I am so grateful that y'all came and hung out with me, y'all, because I was like, I intended to come on. It's like, it's like when I make plans, it seemed like this come up, that come up, this come up, that, and y'all, it just seemed like when things come up and happen like that, it just slowed me down. I ain't no getting around it. It slows me down. It does. It ain't no ifs, ands, buts, none of that. It do. It changes my flow. Like for real. If I'm in a mindset to do something, and I get a phone call that's like prolonging, it throws everything off. Like it pushes everything behind. Because my goal was to get up, cook, get my food going, and all of that, and then to go live about 11, no later than 12. Well, y'all see what time I ended up, because my mental plan was to go live, share some scriptures with you all, pray and do all, what I do on some Sundays, to do that, and then come back this evening and do what I'm doing now. but it just, it didn't work like that. And so I started getting kind of aggravated a little bit. And I was like, well, shoot, I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't even go on. But I did. I said, I don't care. I'm still going on. If it don't be but one or two of us, I'm still, because in order to get things going, you got to get back out there. So, y'all, here I am. I'm out here, y'all. But I got to get off of here, y'all, because see this cornbread and stuff? I got to get this food put up. Got to get it put away, y'all. So, yeah, you know, got to get it put up. So, but yeah, y'all, I've been, I've been okay. I've been okay. Really don't have nothing uh bad to report. Bless God. Uh, just life been life, and that's all. That's all I can say. It ain't nothing bad, nothing drastic, none of that. Thank God. You know, just I don't know. And some days are full for me, but then some days, like really, I could be recording, and you know, I be out quite a bit. So, um, yeah, and my phone's always fully charged, both of them. So, some things, y'all, there is no excuse except I just didn't do it. Oh, okay, okay. All right. But yeah, so uh, that's just that's just how it is. Sometimes we get caught up in nothing, doing nothing. That's what we get caught up in, doing nothing. But you know, and then sometimes y'all, I have my seasons where I be depressed. You know, I And sometimes, y'all, I get so angry and aggravated. And then, y'all, I be crying and sometimes I be like, I'm just gonna go live and talk to my friends, y'all, talk to my new family. And I be like, nah, they don't want to see these old tears falling, sniffling, snot, and all that old mess. But, man, you know, I understand now why and how people can get on here and just cry, just break down. Because y'all, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes you feel like as a YouTuber, it seems like y'all all we got. It just and it seems that way. I would say for me because some things I'm going through, I don't want to call my sister. I don't want to call my niece. I, you know, I don't want to call family. Period. I, I just don't want to call them. Because my niece, if I cry too much, she'll start crying. Then I'm double crying. You know, eh, no. So I understand how they can get on here and vent and just talk about life. Cause man, life can take you on some wild, wild turns, you know. But yeah, y'all. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep y'all on here. Can y'all believe we've been on here an hour and 5 minutes, y'all? Time, it's like I can stay on here a whole another hour, but I need to make me some ice water and do all that. But because I should have made me some before I even got on here. But y'all, like I enjoy this. And you would think, as much as I enjoy it, that I would do it more often, way more often, you know. But I'm gonna do that. And then y'all, it's some places in my home that I'm redoing and uh all that, you know. So I'll start sharing some of that with y'all too, because one of my bedrooms I'm getting ready to just, well, I'm gonna do both of them, but they're gonna be done one at a time. So maybe I can do some before and after with y'all. I mean, I don't know, you know, but I'm gonna be, uh, redoing stuff. And y'all, man, when I tell y'all, I have, man, I have given away so much stuff. It's just unreal. Y'all, when you get ready to declutter, you realize, where in the world did that come from? How in the, y'all, it's, and y'all listen, some of my stuff, it ain't, all of it ain't my fault, okay? Because people be buying me stuff, y'all. Like, for real. It is what it is. And like, I'm the type of person, when you buy me something, I cherish it. I love it. And like, when people give me money, like for my birthday or for Christmas, baby, I'm gonna spend every nickel, dime, penny on me. I'm gonna make sure I spend every dime of that money on me. So this year, yeah, my birthday was the 29th of March. And my cousins gave me a birthday party. Y'all, every dime that I got, which I mostly got money for my birthday this year. Let me tell you, baby, if you shop on Amazon, you always got stuff in the cart, baby. And I be putting stuff in Amazon cart I don't want to pay for. I do that. So when somebody bless me or ask me what I want, boom, boom, boom. That's how I do, y'all. I do. I do. Because some stuff, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I want that. But I just don't want to pay for it. So I wait. Now, if it go on sale a good price, I gonna buy it. Yeah, I gonna buy that. But until it get there, I ain't buying it. I wait. I wait either till somebody offer or it go cheap. Then I buy it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. When you become like I'm a couponer, right? When you become a couponer, you don't want to pay full price for nothing. I don't care what it is. If you see a pack of gum and it say $3.99, you'll be like, nah, I pay $2.99, maybe $2. But I ain't paying no $4 for that gum. I ain't doing it. No man. Now, if I'm if I'm out of town and I'm shopping, then there's no limits. Like if I'm out of town shopping, if I want some, I'm just gonna get it. Cause I feel like, okay, I'm supposed to be enjoying every moment mode. Yeah. So, but when I'm at home, I don't do that. Don't do it. Ooh, excuse me. I don't do that. But when I'm away from home, oh yeah. But the thing is I done prepared myself. I done saved my coins. So I can do that. But while I'm here, I'm trying to save my coins so I can do that. So yeah, I coupon. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. My stockpile is not gigantic because I just started by coupon a couple of months ago. But y'all, when I tell y'all my cup runneth over, it runneth over. Like I have blessed people, uh, you know, like, and I don't buy that cheap. I don't get none of that cheap stuff. Now you know what I'm saying. Like I get the good stuff, and that's how I bless people. You know, you find somebody that's in need, you bless them, you help them. You know, and one thing about me, if I bless you, I done did it. You owe me nothing. That's that. Cause you don't never know when you gonna need something or somebody. See, sometimes our needs come different. Somebody over here might need some money. Somebody over here might need some help. Somebody over here might need your physical help. You see what I'm saying? So help is help. If you can help somebody, help them. And don't be looking at dollar signs. People need to learn how to be a blessing without collecting dollars. So many people miss out on their blessing. Yes, for that reason. They really do. They miss out on their blessing. Y'all, let me tell you, when I am in a position to give or bless somebody, I just, like, it makes me feel good. You know, it just do. That's something that I love doing. It can be something small and simple, but it comes from my heart. You know, it yeah. So y'all, I'm telling you, and you know you heard used to hear older people say a closed hand don't get fed, a closed mouth don't get fed. Man, I'm telling you, when you selfish and you stingy, what you got coming ain't gonna be worth a hill of beans. You know, so and here's the thing, y'all. What you have, let me give me a call drop. It don't belong to you no way. It belong to God. So, you know, why you feeling like you got it going on, you don't. Cause it ain't even none of yours. It's not, you know, it ain't. Give me a cough drop, y'all. It ain't even none of yours. So, but some people you can't make them see that. You know, they feel like the world owe them everything. You know, you have some people that'll stop speaking to you because of their need or their want. They'll quit speaking to you because you won't go and try to feel the need, and that ain't. Amen. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. And so many times, God set us up to be blessed. He set us up to be blessed. But in the blessing, it takes us to do some giving. And that's where we mess up at. Because he told you to give this person, bless this person. And with your natural eye, it seemed like they don't need nothing. You know, yeah. You feel like I don't see nothing they need. They got a new car. They got a nice place to live. They could have a brand new car and might not have 2 nickels to put in the gas tank. Don't make no difference. What they have, what you see with your natural eye. I don't care what you think they got in their purse or in their wallet. If God tell you to bless them, that's what you better find yourself doing. Because at the end of the day, you're not hurting them. You're hurting yourself. You're making yourself miss out on blessings. That's what you're doing. Yeah, honey. I sometimes, y'all, I be sometimes I get a little confused about certain situations, and I be trying to figure it out. Like, this ain't making sense. But y'all listen. Excuse me, y'all. If God is telling you to do something, it ain't got to make absolutely no sense to you. Lord. Yeah, I am so sorry. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it don't have to make sense to you. But you'll realize, hey, you'll realize that that's that's what you need to do. Sometimes we have to give and do things and we don't understand it. You can't figure God out. You'll never be able to do that. But just know, if he told you to do something, you better find yourself doing it. You better figure it out. You know? And if you need help figuring it out, sometimes you got to talk to somebody. You know? And I'm going to tell you something. What I used to do when I was a baby in Christ, I would say, Lord, seem like I hear you, but I don't quite understand you. And then I would say, Lord, seem like you telling me to do this, that, and the other, but I need you to show me. So I would pray and I would ask God to show me in a dream what it is that I'm supposed to do. Wait a minute, I'm trying to pull my messages. Wait a minute, let me see if I can see them on. That's right. It ain't none of our business. We got to just do what he say do, honey. We don't understand it. Sometimes we can't even figure it out. And sometimes we don't even need to figure it out. But then once we done did what the Lord told us to do, then boom. Like it's like fireworks start going off. You hear about this blessing happen, that blessing happened, this blessing. But had you not been obedient and did what he told you to do, none of those blessings would have happened and you would have missed yours too. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, in order to really be blessed by God, you got to be in the right place, in the right state of mind to be blessed. You have to be. Because when you out here all willy-nilly, you can't hear God. I don't care what nobody say. When you not walking upright before God, you can't hear him. You'll miss him every time. You'll be that close. And a lot of times, y'all, We be that close to the breakthrough. Y'all see that close and miss it. Sometimes it's for being disobedient. Sometimes it's from just running our mouth when we need to shut up. Yeah. Sometimes we'll push people buttons to make them angry. That ain't right. That ain't right, y'all. Have I done it? Yes, I have. I definitely have done it. Did I feel good about it? No, I did not. In the moment, I felt okay. But I'm going to tell you something. When God start whooping your butt, because here's the thing. You a child of God and they are too. See, and God don't love one of us no more than he do the other one. So when you do things or you say things to hurt your brother or your sister, God don't like that, and you gonna get whooped for it. Plain and simple. I love you too. So I mean, it's just plain and simple. If you do, whatever you do, you gonna get it back. And yeah, we all have some things that we need to work on just for life. We all have been through some life lessons. Whether it was by ourselves, whether it was with a partner, whatever. We have all been through some things. And that's even me because I've been married twice. You know, my first marriage ended in divorce. And, y'all, I don't know why I'm going this route, but a lot of times people feel like if your mate is not beating you, uh, doing things like that to you, then there is no abuse. If it's not physical, they don't consider it abuse. But when you are being lied on and you're constantly being accused of things that you've never thought of, excuse me, guys. I'm on live. I'll send you the link. But you study being accused of things that you never even thought about doing. Never. Then that's just like, that's abuse. I don't care what nobody say. You don't have to put your hand on nobody in order to be abusive. You do not. But some people, they feel like you do. But that's just not so because excuse me, in my first marriage, that's what happened. Like it just no. It if abuse is abuse, I don't care how it comes. Abuse is abuse. And being in a relationship and you study being accused of stuff that it's definitely different forms of abuse. There is so many. Oh my God. It will come on now. There are so many different um, forms of abuse. Um, but you have to know to get out. You have to have sense enough to know when enough is enough. And, you know, that, you know, I knew. I just did not want to keep on going through that. I just did. I'm gonna tell you something. And then when I learned how to love me, y'all, because naturally, we always think that we know how to love us. Like, oh, I love me some me. Well, I definitely do now. But then when I was going through all that, plus I was young, you know, um, I, I just, I didn't know. I didn't know. But somebody told me, you need to learn how to love yourself. And a man will only do as much as you let him do. Baby, that right there turned all the lights on in my head. You hear me? I looked in that mirror and I said, I love you. Yeah. And I meant it. And I made up in my mind that the stress and all of that I was going through, I'm too young for this. I'm taking high blood pressure pills. I'm in my early 20s. My doctor was like, you ain't got no business on this. Yeah. So, and y'all, let me tell you, my husband was a good provider. I was a housewife. All of that. But it still didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean anything. Nope. Didn't mean nothing. I see we got uh okay. I don't know. Yeah. Hello. Let me see. Yeah, I tell you, it is. Thank you for subscribing. But y'all, yes, if you are in a abusive relationship, get out of it and run. He don't have to be beating your butt, busting you upside the head for it to be abuse. I don't care if he paying every bill in the house. I don't give a darn what he doing. Been there, done that. You still need to get out. If it ain't working, get out of it. Life goes on, honey. Life goes on. So, and don't, nobody, I don't guess, marries to get divorced. When you marry, you think it's your forever. You know? But that was not my forever. I thought it was. You know? But my second husband it was totally the opposite. You know? Just a sweet person. He would get mad now and put his foot down, but just they was like night and day. So my second husband showed me what it is for a man to love you, and then everybody that's around you know that this man love you. It ain't that he don't only, you know what I'm saying? Like my family, my friends right now today still talk about how much my husband loved me. Yes, still right now today. And one of my nieces, she told me, she said, Auntie, she said, you have experienced something that so many women will never experience. I was like, what is that? She say a man that really love you for you. And I was like, oh, I thought every relationship you get in, a person love you for who you are. I mean, but that's, that's what was told to me, y'all. But y'all, listen, y'all know I can go on and on, but I ain't. If y'all don't mind, if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Yeah, so and if you haven't already, go ahead on and like, share, and subscribe, y'all, and hit that bell, y'all, so you can be notified every time I upload a video or go live. Yes. Y'all, I know it's been a while since I've been live, but I'm gonna do it more often, y'all. And I ain't gonna say what date, but y'all know I be doing them giveaways, and I've been supposed to do a giveaway since a few months ago. So, but that's okay though, cause we gonna double up on it. Whatever I was gonna give away, I'm gonna double it. Cause God is good, y'all. God is good, and He gonna bless me to make sure I'm able to keep my word with y'all. Yes. So listen, y'all. I done been on here an hour and 30 some minutes, y'all. So, without further ado, I guess I'm gonna get ready and get off of this live, y'all. But y'all know I can go on and on, honey. But y'all know I said on Tuesday. Y'all remember what we gonna talk about? Okay. Well, just in case y'all forgot, what we gonna talk about on Tuesday is finding love after 50. Do you believe in it? Do you think it can happen? Those are the type of things that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get some opinions on, and if you found love after 50, we want some of that too. But y'all know we gonna keep it clean and cute over here though. So, but yeah, y'all, that's what we're gonna talk about on Tuesday. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna go live on Tuesday. It'll probably, my guess is my guess my guess is gonna be around 6ish. So that way it'll give people a chance to get off work at 5 to you know, get home, get relaxed, and get ready to communicate. You something else. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. So, and then I said tomorrow I'm going to come on. I'm not sure. But I'm going to share with you all the person that encouraged me. They don't know that they encouraged me, but they did. They don't know me from a can of paint, honey. But I just feel like it's important to share those things, because I think that every content creator out here is inspired by somebody to make them feel like they can do it. Y'all, this man, Lord have mercy. Edward, please. Oh, you gonna give it all away. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get off of here because my friend, he just turned them comments up now. Oh my goodness. But y'all, I am so glad that y'all came to hang out with me, spend some quality time with me today. And I'm just so thankful that y'all took time out of y'all busy schedule, what? To just hang out with little old me. So I appreciate y'all. That means so much to me because yeah, I ain't been on here in a minute. So I was like, you know what? I don't care if it ain't nothing but me and one person. I'm going live. I'm going live, y'all. So I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow. Not sure what time. I may post something on my poster board thing maybe in the morning once I figure out what time tomorrow evening. But it'll definitely be tomorrow evening. Like I say, y'all, on Mondays I usually coupon, but uh tomorrow my daughter is gonna do my hair, so I won't be couponing in the morning. I won't be couponing until next week, unless I don't know. I may go couponing Wednesday, but I don't know. But if I do, I'll let y'all know. But anyway, I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. Yeah, and I'm gonna share some stuff with y'all. Y'all know, I always got something. So y'all listen, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all have a good night, but I need y'all to do one thing for me. Y'all know this already. I need y'all to stay blessed. Remember, I love y'all. I'm here to encourage you, and y'all remember, on this channel, as long as it's positive, we can talk about it. Okay? Y'all stay blessed until we meet again. Good night.